Hey, I tweeted out. I'll start in a couple of seconds. How's everyone doing? I need to post in the Discord, and then I think I'm done posting, and then we'll start in a couple of minutes. I just copy pasted CK's text because it had the link and didn't have to type anything. Perfect. All right, we're almost on the hour. Check my phone. Nothing's happening. Hey man, are you free? Probably. The similar one wants to know if I'm free in January. You guys hear me okay? Hello Crazy Owl, hello Name, hello lots of people that I see in Discord talking amongst themselves. Nice to see you all. Happy holidays. Hello Wario. Yeah, Sumler does like to barbecue a lot. But he's got a cool dog, so he's easy to visit. Alright. We're on the hour, so welcome to the end of month. This is a little bit earlier than the normal end of month because I thought I'd appease some of the audience. I know that some are asking where season 2 is because it was meant for mid-December. It should be ready hopefully in a few days, but I can give you a little sneak peek. I'm very, very tired. I don't know what's up with my sleep schedule. Maybe it's Sweden and it's so dark. I just have no energy. So I had to do it this early because I think I'm going to fall asleep pretty shortly afterwards, okay? So we'll recap. It's kind of like end of year, I guess, for us, as well as end of month. A lot of guys are on holiday. I think me, Raven, Noctis, Firefrog, and Rand. Some others, just a bunch of people are working still to get season 2 ready. So I'll give you an update, yeah. Okay, so we did the mapping contest. Absolutely amazing maps. I think Nunu Star took home $8,500. Lol. I'm finishing up November's prize money today. So I paid about 75% of it. And then I just got to finish off. And Team Liquid, you haven't sent me your invoice, idiots. So Rafa and Dahang is gonna get a lump of coal for Christmas. Although Rafa did win the Quake Champions thing. So yeah, there were a lot of maps and they were really good. Some people have commented that there's not much going on with MacGuffin. So I can just show you that for Season 2 you will get a new MacGuffin map by Promius. I can show you what it looks like. Ooh, what's that noise? Let's just go edit it. So this is the new MacGuffin map that you're going to get. Promise is, again, kind of done like a new theme. It's pretty amazing. It's, again, he just kind of outdoes himself map to map and sets a new bar. It's very nice and simple. Not many colors, so it's easy to... I don't want the MacGuffin. Stop telling me it's spawning.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so don't worry, you're going to get a new MacGuffin map. I know you guys didn't see a lot of MacGuffin entries. MacGuffin maps are quite hard to make, and a lot of the winners were like TDM, FFA, CTF, and stuff like this, or even Freestack. So, but we're just happy the community's getting educated on making maps for you guys and getting a little bit for their time in terms of prize money. But this is currently called Ancient, and it should be coming in Season 2. Some of the other stuff, since we're going to talk about Season 2, outside of this new map for your MacGuffin, is Noctis has done the retroactive battle pass. So basically, if you didn't finish your Season 1 battle pass and you want to level it up during Season 2, you can just go into the battle pass screen, select Season 1, and then your XP will go towards Season 1. And when you've got it to level 100, you can switch back to season 2. Okay. Sometimes we take some decisions that's did I say battle crap? Battle pass. Okay. That's how tired I am. Sometimes we feel like we make decisions based off the industry, but then I remembered I got into game development because I didn't always like what the industry were doing with their games. Or, you know, at the time not even making an arena FPS. So just removing that FOMO feels kind of nice. So it's nice that, you know, we have some older gamers that don't get all the time to level up their battle passes, and now they won't, you know, they can go back and just pick it up later. Also in Season 2, you're going to be getting 3 new weapon models. I don't have them in game yet. That's one of the things that the guys are finishing. They're obviously done. You're getting a new rocket launcher model, a new machine gun, and a new shotgun. And it's a double barrel shotgun for those interested. So because we're a little bit late on the battle pass in Season 2, we're going to throw one of the shotgun model in Season 1 battle pass at level 101. So you kind of just get it for free, and then the other 2 are put in the battle pass. I don't really want to price those models, and just, you know, the $15 battle pass is nice and cheap, and it gives you something to play for, right? You can get your rocket launcher and machine gun in Season 2 battle pass. All right, and then since we've done the 100 patches, we've had some time to actually sit down and do some gameplay changes. I will say, unfortunately, we didn't get to do the Wipeout 2.0 yet, but that's something that we will work on. But we don't really want to wait for Season 2 to kind of work on that. And also the CTF grappling hook. But I can show you what we kind of did for Season 2 to kind of change the game a little bit. One of the things that when we promised this game for Kickstarter was kind of delivering an arena FPS that people were familiar with and liked. And then when we did that, I kind of felt like even I got bored of it because I was shooting the same weapons. So I wanted to mess around at the core of the game somewhat. And I can kind of show you. So basically we added a new weapon. You remember the Void Cannon? Sorry about the green Wipeout flare. Basically on mouse 1. So you get a new gun. Shoots like a laser beam. It's pretty cool, right? Does 30 damage. Whoa. It's a new gun. Void Cannon. Yeah, it's wicked. So that's pretty much, that's changed the game. Isn't it? Just mouse 1. Just boo, 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 boo. So that's going to change the game in a big way. Huh? Shock rifle. What? No, it's just, you just shoot mouse 1. Dude, why would you put something in like that? I mean, seriously, it's like, this is cool. I mean, sure, you could do this and then that. Oh, wait. What? Uh-oh. What happens? Hold on. Shit. Alright, so one of the things that I felt with the game, because I've been playing the Quakes for so long, I was a bit bored, and I wasn't challenged when I was playing, and I wanted to challenge you guys as an audience to continue learning through the seasons rather than just having the same shit, right? So basically, this Void Cannon, yeah, it kind of works in a similar way as some other guns that you might have recognized in the past, and I think it's cool as fuck. Part of doing this though is I needed to free up a keybind, and I was like, okay, I don't mind having secondary fire on zoom, you know, because I don't zoom on any guns apart from the pincer and also the machine gun, right? And I know some people zoom on the shaft as well, just because, you know, they like to get involved. So I wanted to free up a keybind, right? So I was like, okay, fuck it, we're removing the grenade launcher. And then I was like, well, you know, obviously we don't want to remove the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher is super cool. So, yoink. So that takes 2 ammo to shoot a grenade from your rocket now. So it means that you can be a little bit more creative in combat with the rocket launcher, because I think this would be really fun for the race people to have a rocket that can do this. It does cost a little bit more ammo to fire a grenade, so it's not going to still be as spammy. But it should make it a lot more fun, because I hate pulling out the grenade launcher and then having to shoot and switch to another weapon, when I think you can do like really nice simple combos when you have this weapon out. So having kind of like secondary fire on zoom button, right? So I hope you're good at your zoom button. You're going to have to get pretty good at it. Allows us to keep the grenade launcher and actually combine it with the rocket. And of course, now that there's a void cannon, which is it's tuned to Diabotical, so it's not 250 fucking damage like, you know, you guys have had in the past. If you shot something similar to this, I think it's like 150, it might be 125. I need to test it with Noctis in combat. I haven't tested it much, to be honest. And it's only 30 damage if you hit with Mouse 1, and it's 30 damage if you hit with a ball directly to somebody, but it doesn't explode, and it shouldn't explode on the door either, but it's still being worked on. So hopefully it's in tune, but that'll be something fun, at least to balance when you guys get your hands on it. And then I was like, okay, I don't want to overwhelm the community with having to press the zoom key on a bunch of guns right now. So there are 2 other weapons that could use this, which is the blaster, which we don't have anything for secondary. I don't really want to do anything for it now. And also the shotgun. Of course, you could do something. I did do something on the shotgun. I'm not particularly happy with it yet. I wanted something that would be effective kind of mid-range, because I don't really feel the crossbow has a huge place. I feel like the void cannon and the pincer will do a job well, and the crossbow can be just for Weibo Instagib exclusive and kind of arcade mode stuff. So I kind of wanted the shotgun to have this place where it could combat somebody more mid-range if you didn't have any other guns, right? So I did do a secondary fire for it, but as I said, I'm not overly happy with it right now, so I don't really know where it's going to end up. But primary fire, obviously you do 100 damage, and then secondary fire, you're going to fire 2 kind of bursts, 10 damage per pellet, so it's 80, and it has travel time on it, so it's, you know, you need to track people with it, but it might give you some mid-range combat skills with the shotgun that kind of mimic a little bit that projectile speed and hit of a crossbow. So I'm not sure. The thing I like about the void cannon is that the secondary is the same rate as the primary. Same with the rocket launcher, because then it feels quite natural. You know, just being able to do stuff like this, it's always the same kind of fire rate. And the shotgun, again, is the same fire rate, right? So even though you shoot 2 bursts, it's the same fire rate as your primary. So it doesn't feel too Yankee. But again, not overly happy with that one yet, but we'll see. I have to test it in combat rather than just jumping around Furnace by myself. If you fire a void cannon ball, it costs 2 ammo. So I'm out of ammo now. I won't be able to fire it, and then 1 ammo just to shoot. Need to kill myself to get this back. So I think this will mix up the game, and you guys will learn again. I think it will change how you feel about playing Wipeout, and if people put it in their maps like Jewel and stuff, it could be interesting to relearn, because I felt like one of the things that we didn't end up doing with Diabotical was learning again. It was more about learning maps, but doing the same old shit that we've been doing for 20 years. So I'm really excited for that, and it kind of makes me want to play a little bit more again. Just because I want to, you know, I want to pull off some crazy shit with my rocket grenade launcher Frankenstein. They're the same speed. It's 900 fire rate on both. So if I fire secondary, it's always 900, and then the reload is always 900. So you just switch between. But the ammo is different, right? So you got to be careful. If you get a 10 ammo rocket launcher pickup, you fire a grenade, it costs 2, right? So you have to be careful of that. And it means we're going to have to fix up some of the maps where there was a grenade launcher, because now we're not going to have a grenade launcher to make keybind for the void cannon. Yeah, it's fucking fun. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's the big change, I'd say, for Season 2. I did something at its core to make you relearn and become better at Arena FPS. And I think it was the correct decision, rather than just doing a Wipeout 2.0 or a CTF with hook shots, which can come later. Yeah, now you need M4, and yeah. And also, like, we are going to do probably some more physics, so we might give you, like, something similar to UT99 in the future. We're not going to give you, like, weapons. We have to use our weapons, but maybe you want to play Instagib with the Void Cannon instead of, you know, the Pincer, because it's faster firing, and you can kill more people, and you're awesome. But we'll take some time on that. There's no direct ETA. Translocator, you can just, if you wanted something like that, you just put it on a Weeble with double activation. So you just put a Weeble in that you throw, and then you press a button again, you know. Yeah. I don't really want to do another weapon model for a Translocator-esque thing, but I know the Emerald Tournament community would be interested. And then we had some growth from player base with the queue system, which is nice. We're still small, Arena FPS small. But it seems like we're getting in a better place. I still don't think we're in the right place with the queues. I see people complain about what's in quick play, what's in ranked, how it works. So I think over Season 2, we'll try and do something a little bit. We'll do some changes again. I might put 2v2 TDM in ranked queue. One of the reasons is I want to do a couple of 2v2 TDM tournaments in esports just to kind of mix it up with some prize money. So it would be nice if people were able to train that. I always find that the less players you have in ranked, the better. Like the 1v1 and 2v2 aim arena get played a lot when they were in there. Wipeout obviously gets played a lot, but I always feel like if you throw in MacGuffin and people quit, and there are a few trolls that just like to quit games, it really just ruins it. So you're less likely to get quitters in a 2v2 TDM match, right? So I think there's a place for 2v2 TDM, and we've got a lot of great maps that would play well with it. It just depends on the rule set. I don't think we could necessarily do Classic, just because, you know, lower skill players will have a hard time getting guns. But I'll see what we can do. Yeah, but we're doing good. I mean, end of year updates, fine. It's nice to be past 100 patches. I appreciate everybody's kind of support during that as well. It was a lot of work for the guys, and now we can actually kind of, you know, update the game. And Arena FPSs don't typically get upgraded with new weapons, and I feel that's a mistake because, like, if you look at the updates in Dota 2 and these other games, they actually kind of change stuff quite a bit to make you relearn, and people like learning how to be better than others at stuff. And Arena FPS is like, it's a new weapon skins, Season 2. We reset the ranks. So I kind of feel like it's more fun for you guys if we do some changes. And hopefully we don't mess them up. But we'll see. And then, what else was I going to say? Hey, Rocket League doesn't change anything and it's popular. Yeah, well, if you have a hit game, you know, you don't need to change stuff. We're Arena FPS. You know, we don't get to piss off that many people if we do changes. So, you know. Yeah, Rocket League is infinite skill. It's almost as skillful as Aim Gods. Available for $30. Now, no real changes to the original weapon set. There just won't be grenade launcher and crossbow for Season 2. That's all. There's no. I didn't like the upgrade thing. Oh, one of the other things I want to do as well is I want to increase the speed of this and remove the knockback, but put it on secondary fire where you shield bash somebody. So if you want to knock people back, you shield bash them. But if you get someone trapped in a corner, you're not swinging slow, and you swing faster, so you can kind of get that gauntlet feeling from the old Quakes, which was really fun. Right, you know, where you could like pin people and be like chunk chunk chunk. That's fun. So we do have some shield cosmetics coming in. So I'm looking forward to doing these changes. But unfortunately, animators on holiday, lots of people on holiday, and we can't do everything at once. But yeah, there's not much else to talk about really. It's like, you know, some people are concerned Mojo's going to lose his job in esports. That's okay. Don't worry, he's not. We will do some esports. I won't take it as fast as we've maybe done in Season 1, unfortunately, just because I want to get some cash flow sorted out for 2021, just to make sure, because we are hiring next year. The company is doing well. If you wanted to know, we're hiring. Wins is joining the team in January. So we've retired Wins. Who's also in Stockholm. What do you need? Well, we're hiring a few people now, but we just got to make sure that the cash flow feels nice. So we'll still do some esports, but we've been paying like 30-day prize money, and I might put like 45 to 90 days on it, just so I can pay the people I don't like that win money from us at 90 days, and the people I like around the 45 days. Because then I get to troll the trolls, which is always fun. But yeah, the company's good. Next year is going to be interesting. I don't know if it's like, so I know these companies do these like really cool PR posts where they talk about like, oh, we raised, and it's like, just for your information, we're doing really well. We're going to have a good next year with a few more employees. We will continue to work on Diabotical. We might try and do like some spin-off projects as well, just because our team's getting bigger. People like what we do. Give you like I don't like saying stuff like this, but you're our core community and you're cool, so it's nice to tell you at least how the company's doing. But we did raise money. It is signed. I know these people do these fancy announcements where they're like, yay, we raised X. It's like, just, we got really good evaluation. It's pretty well into the 8 figures. So we should be around for years to come with, making games, supporting games and stuff like that. I know some people don't like hearing that stuff because there's haters that want me to fail, and they're like, oh no, this loser's doing all right. So it's just nice that a lot of the guys here, we have a nice future, I think, ahead of us, and people appreciate how we update the game, the quality that we can make it. Of course, it's arena FPS, it's not the biggest, but if we can continue to support live service games with our core audience, and then because our team's getting a little bit bigger, we might have some R&D market, stuff for maybe some spin-offs down the line, but there's no real ETA or stuff to talk about on that that's that interesting for you guys. But just it's nice that you guys have been really supportive all the way from Kickstarter to now, because that makes a difference when we talk to people about where we want the company to go and how we feel about making products and da 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 da. So anyway, sorry haters if you had to hear something you didn't like there. But otherwise, thanks everybody for the support. Yeah, season 2. I think it's going to take like 2, 3, 4 days. Oh god, we got to do a Christmas update. We haven't even started on that. We're meant to do a little Christmas thing. Fuck. When all these new hires gonna do stuff? When's merch? We said 2021. I'm gonna stick Trance on helping on it. But yeah, Christmas cancelled. Yeah, I agree. I think I'm done. I have nothing really more to say. Rand is working on replays. Then he's going to do hopefully the tournament system, and then Rand becomes more available. He's our new programmer, and then he can start getting in the engine, etc. Trance is going to go through some of the Kickstarter stuff that we're not done yet. I think we've got to do an Eggbot statue, a little book, and then also we want to sort out some merch. So I just need a little bit of help. So he's quite connected. So he might just do me a few intro emails and keep an eye on it to make sure it gets done. just so we don't have any promises that we haven't hit. Hit sounds. Our new audio designer is working on hit beeps and hit sounds, I think. So we've got a problem with the game, which is things don't feel as cool to shoot as other games. I think if we shipped another game at the same quality, it wouldn't be like, you can say arena FPS, you can have a small player base because it's like you're shipping an arena FPS. But let's say we did something like a class-based shooter or something, right, with these kind of weapon feeling and shooting of the model, I think it would fail just on the basis of that. So we're gonna put the team on to kind of working on guns, animations, VFX in 2021, kind of have a team meeting when everyone's back at work and see what they can do to kind of make everything feel a bit more punchy. So it will be interesting to see what kind of upgrades we can do to the weapons over 2021. And the feedback of hitting, egg bots and, what happens. We've always wanted oil splats when you kill egg bots to come out, like kind of like our version of blood. But that never came around. So, yeah. But we'll see. You're all late. Yeah. Okay, don't have much more to say. I'll selectively take questions that I want to answer. And then season 2 is coming maybe 2-3 days just before Christmas. I think it moves at 650 right now. UPS secondary fire has the same knockback as the pincer. I know, yeah, it's our version of something, right? It's not really, we just like the idea of forcing you to learn. It's loud because our audio designer is on holiday, and then we got to tweak the sounds, but we haven't done that yet. So I had to cut some sounds to make it not have a horrible sound on it. And then I'll probably go in and just do a light mix until Anders is back working and he can fix it. Marketing when? The hard thing about marketing in Arena FPS is that people look at it and go, yeah. They never call it shit, but what they basically treat it like it's cool, but they won't play it because they know they're not going to be good at it. If we do something in 2021, like a spin-off in the universe, part of Diabotical, we might have like a game mode that's more newbie friendly, and then it's easier to promote. Because I think when you promote and your marketing dollars, what happens is that you just lose money because people go in and they do strafe jumping. So I still feel like we're at this point where it's like, are we giving the new people coming in something that they like? And maybe Instagib was something we should have focused on more, just because it's very casual. But I'll see. I know Epic have some spots for marketing in the future that they've reached out and said, like, do you have anything you want to market here in X month and stuff? So I'll see if I can pull something together with the team to make sure we have something new. And I think ZeroQL will hopefully get like a little video ready for season 2. You might get season 2 before the video though, chances are, because everyone's quite busy. It's weird shipping season 2 during holiday season. Okay, what else is there? What makes Aim God so much better than Diabotical? It's just the cringe marketing guy on Twitter, and their lack of regard for quality and their absolute love for just doing whatever they want for money. It's like when you're shameless, you can get pretty far. I say shameless, and I've based a whole first game off games from '99, so there you go. Yeah, if you Mojo, you already talk too much. You're not allowed to be cringe on social media. What is Aim God? It's a $30 Unity game that's for promoting the final mouse. It's a very bizarre thing. It's quite a fun concept, I think, in like what it is. It's like a 2v2 aim arena with World of Warcraft abilities, but you walk at the pace of a turtle. So I don't find there much skill in the aim side of things. It looks like it's more about timing your abilities. You have stuff like traps that pin people, stuns, extra headshot damage, lots of little things you can buy, and ice blocks even. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so season 2, you're going to have to play with some new guns, right? That's the fun part. And I think if this is in 30 minutes, this is great. And then we're going to try and get the maps from the mapping contest polished up just to make sure. And then we're going to rotate them into the map pool over season 2. I think the jewelers want 7 maps according to Mojo, etc. So, yeah. So yeah, see, there's no explosion on that one. It's a bit funky. All right. Yeah, I think Raya has a good place. I think it's really good for new players. It didn't score that high on gameplay in the contest, which I was really sad about because it was one of my faves. But when I looked at all the judges, they favoured some others, and you know they were focused on gameplay. But it's one of the most beautiful maps done by Fabrice. So I think it's really good for new players, and hopefully it stands up because I would like to see people play it more. I watched the little contest, and it was a really good match from Such Cookie, I think his name is pronounced, and Firebat played it. And then yeah, and then just to show you the map that was coming to MacGuffin. Just to give you a quick once over, even though you've already seen it. It's by Prometheus. It's very pretty. It's very cool. We'll see how it plays, because hopefully we can get it in the official map pool for MacGuffin, etc. But otherwise, thanks everybody for turning up. Sorry to make you learn new guns in Arena FPS. I know some of you hate change. It's like, oh, change. I don't like change. But I think it's fun. And I think it makes the new season more fun. So if you don't like it, I'm sure I'll see some Reddit posts that I won't care about. And then, yeah, otherwise just give us a few days to polish up this stuff. And then new Battle Pass, some new guns and mechanics, some new maps. And then Season 2. And then we'll try and do a holiday event for you all. And happy holidays. All right. Merry Eggmas. Holy fuck. CK. You've outdone yourself. Yes, Merry Eggmas. See you guys later. Happy 45th, yeah. Yeah, but looking forward to 2021. Some new hires, some maybe side projects with a slightly larger team, and always the support for Diabotical core gameplay. And then we'll just take esports a little bit slower at the beginning and then see how it builds up. Because we do actually get some growth when we just do the right things. And it's not really new players, it's players probably coming back because things are getting better, which is a good sign. So that's always nice. And then I'll see if I can find stuff that's actually easily marketable for people to play Diabotical. Maybe it's kind of, you know, that UT99 physics kind of insta-gib mode or something. That's something you could market to get people to try out the game again. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But I really feel like it really depends how many battle passes you guys buy. I think that's really the deciding factor. Lol. And then the Wipeout 2.0 and the CTF 2.0 are going to come a little bit later because we've really just got off the 100 patches to do all the some gameplay changes. So we'll be a little bit late on some stuff, but you should be entertained. All right. Merry Eggmas. See you guys in season 2. Bye.